The South Korean government stops a multi-billion peso infrastructure project here in the country amid corruption concerns. Malacañang, however, says there is no threat and these are just part of internal dynamics. Hannah T is reporting live for us from the Senate. Hannah, tell us more about this.
My Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin downplays the alleged corruption in flood control scandal even after South Korea stopped the country's loan, citing risks of corruption. This may just be the first casualty of the country following the series of flood control issues with several government officials allegedly receiving cut in the anomalous flood control projects. South Korean President Lee Jae-myung halted a 28.7 billion worth of infra loan, saying it may be deemed a substandard project with potential for corruption. Yesterday, Senators Joel Villanueva and Jinggoy Estrada were implicated by ex-DPWH engineer Bryce Hernandez, saying they received 30% from the hundreds of millions worth of kickbacks in the projects. For Bersamin, these are just internal dynamics in the government and that it is normal.
Very, very stable because alam mo yan, internal dynamics lang yan. Normal sa atin yan. There were eras or periods in our history that there were more supposedly perceived to be destabilizing. But I don't see any threats.
Pero sir, sabi niyo po hindi naman destabilized ang gobyerno.
Alam mo, normal yan.
So normal yung corruption?
No, I'm not saying, do not take me out of context.
Opo. Which one is normal, sir?
No.
What is normal?
Dynamics,
Sir, yung normal. Ay, so, sir, yung
Hindi ko
normal.
sinabing normal yan na nangyayari, but the dynamics. I'm sorry, tiniquiz niyo na ako.
Bersamin will leave it up to the Congress to do its own probe, even when there's a pending formation of an independent commission tasked to investigate on the anomalies. President Bongbong Marcos has yet to issue an executive order to formalize this. Bersamin declined to comment on the complete members of the commission and the timeline, as well as the inclusion of Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong. It can be recalled that Senate President Tito Soto earlier pushed for an independent People's Commission to probe on the anomalies of flood control projects like corruption, ghost projects, and the commission will have the power to recommend the filing of charges.
So Hannah, sayang because in this Facebook post made by the South Korean president, he said that no taxpayer funds have been released and he calls it a relief that waste was avoided in stopping this funding, and he actually thanked the media for exposing the issue. Now, does Executive Secretary Bersamin know about this loan at normal din ba na ganito yung reaction ng executive downplaying such concerns?
Natanong natin siya tungkol doon sa loan, no? Pero sabi niya wala pa siyang info about it. And tama ka dyan, Lee even said na the move is significant because based on the South Korean president, it prevented the unnecessary waste of a staggering 700 billion Korean won. And syempre, for us, hindi normal na ganito yung reaksyon ng executive. But for Bersamin, sinabi niya na there were moments in Philippine history na ganito rin yung nangyari na people thought that some moments destabilized the country or the government rather, pero para sa kanya ito raw ay internal dynamics lang. Back to you, Mai.
All right, Hannah T, thank you for the update live from the Senate.